Good evening, everyone. This is Jay from Mind and Hockey. How's everyone doing? I'm wearing my former team, the Hartford Whalers, hat for my hockey shoot for today. Excuse the lighting, it's a little like my head and my hair. That's why I wear a hat, because I hate my hair. I'm embarrassed by it. Anyway, last night was Game 3s in the National Hockey League. Let's get to it and start in Sunrise, Florida, where Game 3 between the Boston Bruins and Florida Panthers took place last night. Boston came out, did what they had to do. Big statement win for that team. Didn't expect anything less out of them. No Patrice Bergeron, no problem. They won the game 4-2. Taylor Hall had a goal. David Pastrnak had a goal. Linus Ullmark played great. Boston did what Boston had to do, which is won that game 4-2 to go up 2-1 in the best of 7. They could not lose that game. That would have been a disaster. Now they got control of the series. I still think Boston wins this in 5 like I predicted. I don't know Bergeron's status for the rest of the series or Krejci's status for the rest of the series, but I'm predicting Boston will win in 5 games anyway. Next game. Finally got one right in this series. Series returned to Long Island. Or didn't return to Long Island, shifted to Long Island. Between the Carolina Hurricanes and New York Islanders. The Islanders came out and did what I thought they would do, and they dominated Game 3. And they won the game 5-1 and ended up cutting into Carolina's lead in the series, which is now 2-1. I totally was impressed with how the Islanders played last night. I don't remember the goal scorers, but it was a pretty balanced team effort. They took it to them and put Carolina in its place a little bit. So that series is 2-1 Carolina. Game 4 tomorrow in New York on Long Island. We'll get to my predictions on that later on. Okay, let's move over to the Western Conference. Minnesota Wild hosted the Dallas Stars in Game 3. I expected a Minnesota win. I still picked Dallas to win this in 7 games. Hold on a second, guys. I picked Dallas to win this in 7, but last night I picked Minnesota to win on home ice, which they did handily, 5-1, another 5-1 score, which is 2 of them. Former New York Ranger Matt Zuccarello with 2 goals. He's a good playoff player. Minnesota is up in this series 2-1. Game 4 in Minnesota on Sunday. So that series is going the way I sort of thought it would. This prediction I was right on, and I'm disappointed that I was right on it, the one coming up, Game 3 in Los Angeles last night between the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings. Connor McDavid had been off the scorer sheet, has not scored a goal or had an assist in either of the 2 games in Edmonton. Well, last night he showed up and scored 2 goals in L.A. The Oilers were up 2-1 in this hockey game. Once again, couldn't hold the lead. Alex Kempe tied it up at 2. And then in overtime, Trevor Moore, the overtime winner. I love sudden death overtime in the Stanley Cup playoffs. It is just so intense, passionate. It's what the sport's all about. And by the way, I put up a playlist today of the 2014 Stanley Cup playoffs from start to finish. Anyone's interested in starting to watch playoff highlights from the past, go to my playlist. You can watch it, courtesy of NHL.com. Anyway, Los Angeles is up 2-1 in this series. Yes, McDavid got 2 goals. Edmonton lost the game, though. The defense has got to hold these guys. LA is not an easy series for them. I knew it wouldn't be. I picked Edmonton to win the Stanley Cup, like I've said. But It's not looking good for them right now. They are down 2-1 in this series. I still think they're going to win it in 6 games, but LA is giving them a fight, which I sort of expected. So the recap here, as I wipe my eye here, Boston's up 2-1. Carolina's up 2-1. Minnesota's up 2-1, and LA's up 2-1. Now, today's games, let's get to it. We will start with the afternoon game this afternoon in Winnipeg. The whiteout, it's going to be passionate in Winnipeg. That city is passionate for their playoff hockey. The whole arena dresses in white. It's a whiteout condition. They've been doing that since the 80s when the first incarnation of the Winnipeg Jets were there. This series is tied a game apiece. I really think Winnipeg is going to win today to take the lead in the series. I really like how Winnipeg plays at home. Connor Hellebuck's going to have a good series. I picked them to win this in 7. I still think it's going 7, but I think Winnipeg's going to win this game and go up 2-1. Now, the next game I am going to bring up is a very good series, but one that I'm still hard on this team, and they go on the road to Tampa Bay tonight. I'm not sold on Toronto. I'm not. And also, I don't want to wear that jersey on my friend Katie's channel if they win the Stanley Cup. If she chooses to interview me afterwards, which pray to God she doesn't, because then I wouldn't have to show the jersey. Here's to you, moderator John, not showing the jersey if she doesn't interview me, so I don't have to wear it. But they're not going to win the cup anyway, because I'm going to tell you guys why. They haven't won one since 1967. They're not winning one this year, okay? Anyway, tonight in Tampa, I'm picking Tampa to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're going to go up 2-1. Tampa's a good team. They're going to get it done tonight, go up 2-1 on home ice. The next game, this is game 3. It shifts to Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena in New York City, the city that never sleeps. Like the guy on this video, the host, Jay from Mind and Hockey, Jay's channel here. He's the hockey aficionado that never sleeps and texts like a maniac. Anyway, because he doesn't sleep. All right, let's get to this game about, let's get back on track here, because I don't sleep. I'm sleep deprived and being a blithering idiot. Okay, well, anyway, speaking of blithering idiots, okay, here's to you, New Jersey Devils. Had a great season, overachieved. Have done jack squat in the playoffs and will continue tonight in New York. You're going to get blown out tonight, New Jersey. It's going to be like 6-0 New York. It is going to be not even close. New York is going to go up 3-0 in this series. I predict this series is going to be over in 4 games. New Jersey is a disgrace in the playoffs right now. Total disgrace. Absolutely horrible. Have not shown me nothing. New York's shown me a lot. They're going to go up 3-0 tonight at Madison Square Garden. That arena is going to be loud and rocking. Last game of the night will be in Seattle. The first ever playoff game in Seattle since like 1919, when the Seattle Kraken host the Colorado Avalanche. Okay. Seattle, you're going to be disappointed, but I'm picking Colorado to win this game handily. Not handily, but like the normal 3-1 or 4-2. Colorado's the defending Stanley Cup champions. They gave you a game at home. They're winning this series in 5 games. Seattle, great story. Expansion team, made the playoffs, but not winning tonight. They're going to go down 2-1. Okay. So my predictions, if they're correct at the end of the night, have Winnipeg winning, Tampa Bay winning, New York Rangers winning, and the Colorado Avalanche winning. Say that 7 times fast. Guys, me a favor. You like my videos? Please hit like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I get these picks right this time. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.